Cruz to Ronaldo. Slipping into gear. Falls kindly for Marcelo. Benzema over his head. In comes Carvajal. Carvajal's cross and all posts are covered from Granada.
Well, surprisingly, when the ball does go to the far post, Tabanu, we were talking about earlier, it's playing left side midfield, pretty much just has one job to do, and that's to get goal side of Danny Carvajal, who's going to be raiding down that right wing for Real Madrid. Tabanu is really lucky here that Carvajal doesn't make more of this opportunity. As the ball just clipped over Benzema's head.
Now Modric. Marcelo. Whisks one in.
The first real attempt at goal from Real Madrid. Once the ball was delivered into the box, Granada were unable to clear the ball easily. Good skill from Marcelo. So a very good challenge of Ruben Vezzo, and then able to clear.
There's a chance for Isco. First goal of 2017 for Real Madrid. Isco's dancing. One slight slip in concentration, and Real Madrid punished Granada.
Just made the point, Rob, that they were getting warm up. Crosses into the box were proving to be dangerous. It hasn't taken long for Real Madrid to break down Granada. Lose the ball there, easily in possession. It's Sergi Samper who's dispossessed. Benzema moves the ball on swiftly into the path of Isco. Makes no mistake with the finish. Guillermo Ochoa, rather unfortunate that the ball does strike him. Goes under his body, makes its way into the goal. A perfect start for Real Madrid. Just 12 minutes on the clock, and the first goal to Isco.
Well, his selection justified as well, because most of the team... Isco, Marcelo, disguised pass in, comes to Modric. There's a gap for Modric to go through. Ochoa can't keep it out, and Benzema pokes in the second for Real Madrid. We're averaging a goal every 10 minutes here.
Yep, it was assumed that Real Madrid would win the game. It appears now they're going to do it in some style, really relatively easily as well. Pretty shocking defending again from Granada. They've got this five-man midfield, so it means that the fullbacks of Real Madrid should be able to easily get two against one situations. Modric has the attempt from distance. Benzema is offside. As that shot is taken, as the ball rebounds off of Ochoa. First viewing, I feel that goal should be disallowed. As Modric takes on the shot, Benzema was a yard the other side of Ruben Vezzo. Modric given far too much time and space there on the edge of the box to take aim. Benzema snaps up the rebound.
Benzema did have a long look over his shoulder. Isco, Marcelo, fine feet from the Brazilian, leaves his man on the ground, puts it to Ronaldo. The creation of Marcelo, a goal for Ronaldo.
It all straightforward for Real Madrid, overload in the wide position and great individual skill from Marcelo, which is thoroughly enjoyed by the global superstars sitting in the director's bench at Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, enjoying their football, enjoying seeing their club scoring 3 goals early in the game. Marcelo against Tito. Tito goes to ground far too easy, and it's a really good chip towards the far post. Passive defending again, it has to be said, from Granada. Ronaldo's not going to miss there. 3 or 4 yards out after really good work from Marcelo. So there, the skill, the determination to get away from the challenge of the Granada fullback. Ronaldo gets ahead of Vezzo and plants it firmly into the top corner.
Well, 3-0. It's the 15th time this season that Real Madrid have scored. Brazilian. Excellent from Nacho up there. There's Benzema. Forced to Carvajal.
So we've got the centre-half crossing it from the left wing and the right-back shooting from the edge of the box. And it tells you a lot about the frame of mind of Real Madrid and perhaps boredom from the centre-back Nacho.
Scored a league goal in 3 years. As Modric darts into the heart of the Granada defence to set up the 4th goal. It's an early rout. Isco's second. Who would be a Granada player today?
Well, who would be the Granada manager? So Dan will, judging the type of character that he is, will have a little bit of sympathy for his opponent, Lucas Alcaraz. This is unkind of Real Madrid. It really is. I mean, Real Madrid are so much better than Granada. We talked about the hunger of the individual players in terms of goals, the hunger of Modric to break forward and create the chance for Isco to get himself into the box to score a goal. They're not going to stop at 4. Granada are just not at the level, anywhere near it, to compete with Real Madrid.
There we go. Any doubt that Isco should have been included ahead of James Rodriguez? It's settled. James got 2 midweek. Isco 2 in the opening 32 minutes. It's the 2nd time this season that he scored 2 in a game.
2.5 years. He's now the 6th coach since he got sacked 2.5 years ago. So it tells you about the movement that's been going on at Granada.
Isco searching for his hat-trick goal, prevented by Ochoa.
Talked about the movement that's been at Granada, the movement of Real Madrid in particular. Isco is really enjoying himself. Benzema looks sharp as well. That's a good save from Ochoa. Again, the failure of Granada players to get out, close the ball down, and
Carvajal. Modric. Little swivel of the hips from Modric. Benzema. Modric. Now a shot move. They're looking very, very good, Real Madrid. Justifying their place at the top of the table.
When they change the pace in the attack, Granada just can't stay with the likes of Modric and Benzema. Great one-touch football. Good finish from Modric as well in terms of using his front foot, prodding the ball goalwards. Ochoa, some good 4 goals. They continue in the second half.
Well, you fear the worst for Granada. Half-time, it's Real Madrid 4, Granada 0.
Against Real Madrid and then preparing the team for next week's game against Osasuna. But not going to help with James Rodriguez appearing at half-time.
That is an unexpected change. Toni Kroos is the player who is taken out. James Rodriguez is his replacement. You still see Isco in the picture though. He's not moving too freely, but he's going to be, in the old parlance, has to run things off. Really hobbling. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. James moves it on. Here it comes to Isco. And that was his chance of a hat-trick. We suspect he's going to be replaced any moment now. He's trying to play through the pain barrier, but he's left his mark on the game.
Yep, it's certainly not a strength of his game, heading the ball in, and he does appear to be an injured player attacking this cross. Gets the header wrong.
James. Back to Benzema. May have been a foul in there, but the referee saw nothing wrong with the challenge. I think it was Nacho that went down.
Yep, Nacho trying to emulate Sergio Ramos. He needs replacement today. Get himself into the penalty area every opportunity he can. And the centre-back gets forward. There's no foul there, is there? Longbound with the contact from behind, but it was a poor attempt from that. In your squad, how many should play in the starting 11? How many players clubs should own and be allowed to loan out?
James with a free kick over everybody. It's an unlikely scorer in Casemiro at the far post. His first goal of the season. He becomes Real Madrid's 21st scorer of the season so far.
But that just typifies the strength of this squad. It's good delivery from the free kick. Shoddy defending from Granada. Casemiro is bright, alert. Picks up the flight of the ball, makes sure he's the player at the far post. Can't believe his luck that he's so close to goal and so unopposed. Just spins off round the back, away from Uche Agbo. Talk about the loan system. That's a player from Real Madrid who returned back to the club after a loan spell at Porto. All the players get drawn towards the ball. Casemiro gets the run on Uche Agbo. Just taps in at the far post, a yard away from goal, unmarked. Good play from the Brazilian midfield player. Shambolic defending again from Granada.
Sure, James and Asensio are just decoys. Put Varane on the end of the wall as well to blind the goalkeeper, Casemiro. They took it quickly, too quickly.
James is the player that does take it, surprisingly. Just wonder if he said to Ronaldo, I'll run over it. Runs up and hits it.
And if he asks Ronaldo's permission to do that, or he just used his own initiative.
In fairness, I think that was the ploy, wasn't it, from the two players?
Benzema in the centre. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo teases the defenders and stings the hand of a top.
He's been brilliant today, Luka Modric. He's been, for the first minute of the game, everything's been nice and tight. Every pass has been precise when he's got the ball. He's driven at the defence of Granada.
Just a touch from Lombard.
He's not the best of opposition, but we know he hasn't. He's the better opposition. You've seen Ronaldo. Another good serve, go up. Down low to his right. He works hard to make the room for the final attempt on goal.